That's our Gadget Guy, Mike Yanni, joining us now to talk tech. With him, a brand new toothbrush, one which claims can make you better at brushing.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the world's first Bluetooth toothbrush. So the question I think Oral-B, and that's the company that put this out, is how long do you brush for? Do you brush for the full 2 minutes each time you stick that toothbrush in your mouth? That's what you're supposed to, at least, a minimum. A lot of people don't. We get busy. Sometimes you just, do a quick brush and that's it. Should be doing more. This brush could help you if you're one of those people. So yeah, it is Bluetooth, so it connects to your smartphone via Bluetooth. So you have an app that you run on your smartphone. So why do you need an app with your toothbrush? So there's lots of different reasons. For example, I'm just going to lift it off the cradle here. I'm going to bring up the screen so you at home can see it. There's a built-in timer with this. So I'm just going to flip this sideways so it fills the whole screen. So when I start the toothbrush, it starts counting down. So after it hits 30 seconds, the toothbrush will pulsate a couple times, and you'll also see on the timer, time to move to the next quadrant of your mouth. So split your mouth into quadrants, the top half, the bottom half, and then left and right. So there you go. It makes sure that you brush for the full allotted 2 minutes at a time. Not only that, once all that is done, actually, no, before I get to that, it also entertains you. Now, when I say that, on your smartphone, let's bring it up again.
It entertains
As you're brushing, as I'm brushing, hold the toothbrush here. You'll see news and weather and little tidbits popping up there. So if you get bored...
Oh my goodness! How far have we fallen in terms of our attention span?
Look at that, a featured photo of a lion
You can't brush your
Serengeti
teeth
National
without
Park.
looking at your smartphone for entertainment?
Sometimes. Maybe if you have problems focusing for 2 minutes and you get bored, hey, this will take you through the day. The top headlines, the weather, the photos.
Not for me.
On top of that, though, and we'll bring it up again, there's statistics. So it tracks how much you are brushing each day, how many times you floss, so you can go back through, let's see, by the week, by the month, and you can click on your days. So that is helpful for those who maybe aren't flossing every day. That should be. So it almost makes you feel a little bit guilty. When you're not doing enough, you can look on the chart and go, oh, wait a minute, I flossed once in 7 days. Yeah, maybe I should floss more. So, I mean, that is a good thing. And going back to the brush, when it's on, if you look here, there's actually some LED lights built in. If you push too hard, it turns red. There's a pressure. Yeah, there's a pressure sensor now in there. So as you're brushing, it's going to tell you, hey, wait a minute, you're brushing too hard, lighten up. It'll also track how long you've been brushing too hard for. So that's important because you don't want to be brushing too hard on your gums. You don't want gum damage. Works with iOS phones and Android devices. That's it in a nutshell, the connectivity. Here's what I didn't care for.
Pretty loud.
It's pretty loud. In fact, the first time I used this, my wife came to the bathroom and was like, what are you doing in here? I'm like, oh, I'm just testing out a new toothbrush. It's pretty loud. Compared to some of the other the smart toothbrushes, well, not smart toothbrushes, electric toothbrushes on the market, I found this one to be a little bit loud. And the price, not cheap. You're looking at it starting at $200, $199.
Wow.
That's pretty expensive.
That's so expensive.
Electric toothbrushes aren't that cheap, especially the high-end ones. But the thing is, this almost seems to be focused more towards the younger kids because they're the ones who need that timer, saying, go for the full 2 minutes. And yet, with that price point, it's going to be hard to justify buying multiple of these for your family. Okay,
but you see, you have another thing there, right?
Yeah.
And I know that my toothbrush has that feature too, where there is a timer. There's another way to time yourself without involving your smartphone.
For sure there is. Yep, this is for the more advanced techie people out there. They're trying a niche market. This is the world's first.
It is.
Somebody had to do it first, right? And it was Oral-B.
I just know in my house that would be an accident waiting to happen. Like smartphone near faucet.
But you don't have to have them together. You can actually sync them afterwards. At the end of the day, you can sync the two together. You don't have to have this near you. But I will say, I did talk to some dentists about electric toothbrushes. They did claim that, yes, they do help. You can remove more plaque. In fact, I'm going to Brentwood Village Dental Clinic this afternoon to get their full opinion. So we're going to post a full video review online this week.
I'm super curious about it. Still